Anna's claws shook lightly against the sensor panel as an impossible reading bloomed across her display. In 3 full years of deep space patrol, she had never encountered anything remotely like this. The energy signature spiked far beyond known limits, and the object's velocity shattered every established law of galactic physics. "Command, this is Scout Vessel Vidian 7, she transmitted, forcing her voice to remain steady. "I have an unidentified contact. Requesting immediate analysis." The response came instantly. The sharp urgency in Commander Nex's voice sent a chill through her spine. "Vidian 7, maintain absolute radio silence. Do not approach. Do not engage. Transmit coordinates through encrypted channels only." Anna swallowed hard. In all her years of service, she had never heard that tone. "Sir," she asked carefully, "what exactly am I looking at?" Static filled the channel before Nex replied, his voice lowered, almost reverent. "If your readings are accurate, Scout, that vessel belongs to humans." The word echoed in Anna's mind like a curse. Humans. The galaxy's whispered nightmare. A species spoken of in hushed tones in military halls and bedtime warnings alike. Anna had always believed they were fiction, stories designed to frighten inexperienced scouts in the outer void. "Humans aren't real," she murmured. "They're myths." "Negative," Nex replied. "Their existence was confirmed 2 cycles ago. Classified at the highest level. Whatever you do, do not provoke them." Her hand drifted toward the weapons console, then recoiled as if burned. Every legend surged back at once. Humans who breathed toxic air. Humans who drank corrosive liquids. Humans forged on a death world so brutal it shaped them into the galaxy's most terrifying survivors. The unknown vessel closed the distance rapidly. Anna's species, the Theri, were apex predators on their homeworld, elite warriors who conquered their system with ruthless efficiency. Yet even they feared the idea of humans. Because humans weren't just predators. They were something else entirely. The stories claimed humans came from a planet called Earth, a world of relentless chaos. A place where the ground split without warning, winds tore across continents, and ice and fire existed side by side. A planet where survival itself was a daily battle against disease, predators, and nature's fury. And somehow, humanity didn't merely endure, it adapted, evolved, and conquered. Anna stared as the human vessel decelerated. The maneuver should have ripped any known ship apart, yet the craft slowed effortlessly, as though physics itself had decided to look the other way. Her communicator crackled again, but this time, it wasn't command. "Scout Vessel Vidian 7, a calm voice said. "This is the human ship Indomitable. We've detected your observation. No hostile intent." The speaker's tone was smooth, almost friendly, delivering flawless galactic standard with a strange accent that strained Anna's translator. "We're simply passing through." Every instinct screamed at her to flee, but training held her in place. "Human vessel," she replied carefully, "you are in coalition-monitored territory. State your purpose." A sound followed, one her translator labeled as laughter. Actual laughter. "Monitored space," the voice replied with amusement. "Relax. We know who you are, your ship ID, your service record, even your training scores. Your security systems are charming." Anna's pulse spiked. They had breached her systems without triggering a single alert. "We're traitors," the human continued. "No trouble intended. We heard the coalition might be interested in a technology exchange." "How did you access my data?" Anna demanded. "Oh, your encryption is about 3 centuries behind ours," the voice replied cheerfully. "Took us 6 seconds. No offense." Then, after a pause, "Mostly, we're here because we heard you make excellent Kthrani wine. Our captain's birthday is coming up." Anna struggled to reconcile the legends with what she was hearing. These were humans, shopping for wine. "I don't understand," Anna admitted quietly. Yeah, the human replied warmly, we hear that a lot. My name's Jack. Communications officer aboard the Indomitable. His voice softened. I know you've probably heard terrifying stories about us. Some of them might even be true. Anna hesitated, then said, but all the legends. Jack interrupted gently. Here's the truth. Humans come from a death world. We fought our way to the stars through stubbornness and bad decisions. And yes, if threatened, we can be exactly what your nightmares warned you about. A pause. But we'd rather be friends. Friends. The word felt heavier than any threat. Friends who trade, Jack continued. Friends who share tech. Friends who might even invite each other over for dinner. Anna's claws slowly loosened around the console. You're serious? Completely. Silence stretched between them before Jack spoke again. So, how about it? Can you point us toward a decent port? Somewhere we can dock, buy wine, and maybe exchange a few stories. He added casually, we've got some medical tech that'll amaze your doctors. And we're very curious about your gravity manipulation systems. Anna realized she stood at the edge of history. One choice, one decision, could reshape the galaxy forever. She opened a secure channel to command, then turned back to the human ship. Jack, she said slowly, I think it's time you met my commander. A smile crept into Jack's voice. Now you're speaking our language. As the Indomitable adjusted its course, Anna understood something profound. Humans weren't the monsters of legend. They were something far more dangerous. Far more wonderful. They were hope.